Good evening. My name is Ryan Steele. I'm talking to you from Wichita Falls, Texas. Had you asked me a month ago where Wichita Falls was at, I would have told you Wichita Falls is in Kansas. But as I found out a month ago, there's actually one in Texas. That's what I want to talk to you today about how I got here and why I'm here. In order to do that, we're going to start back from the very beginning of my professional career. Back in 1999, I joined the United States Air Force. I enlisted in a term of 6 years. In that 6 year time frame, I was deployed to Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, and a country, small little country at that, pronounced Qatar, often referred to or pronounced Qatar. It's spelled Qatar, but the locals there pronounce their country Qatar, so I will defer to them for the correct enunciation. I also had the opportunity to go to a country called Curacao, it's actually an island called Curacao. It's 30 miles off the coast of Venezuela. It's part of the ABC Islands. And down there we did, not me, but the United States Air Force did drug interdiction. And they used planes to aid them in that, and that's what I was doing down there, securing their resources down there. In the end, I knew that the Air Force was good to me, but in the end, I knew that I wanted to become a civilian police officer. So, approximately a year before I got out of the Air Force, I attended a police academy in Xenia, Ohio. Ironically enough, I can back up just for 1 second. I was actually stationed at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, which is in Dayton, Ohio. That's where I was at my entire 6 year career in the Air Force. So again, prior to a year of getting out, I attended the police academy, graduated in Xenia, and when I got out of the Air Force in 2005, I was hired on by a very small department called Perry Township. Perry Township is approximately 30 miles west of the city of Dayton, which is in Ohio. It's actually at the farthest west portion of the county that Dayton resides in, which is Montgomery County. There's not much in Perry Township. There's 36 square miles of cornfields and pig farms. However, that was a good jumping point or starting off point in my civilian career. I was recently, or not recently, but a year after working at Perry Township, I was hired on at the City of Columbus as a police officer. That's where I work at currently now. I've been there for 11 years. And in that 11 years, I worked all in the inner city. And during that time frame, I've observed an atrocious amount of crime, an atrocious amount of, unhuman-like acts to other humans. But that's not just in Columbus, that's every city across the country. So it was a different from what I was brought up to be, but good experience. I really enjoy and love my job. Most recently, a highlight of mine, I went to the Republican National Convention that was held this past summer in Cleveland, Ohio. I was one of the thousands of officers that were there protecting dignitaries and other resources. And also working a protest. Fortunately enough, we did not deal with any riots, but there were a lot of protesters there. So at the very beginning, I told you why am I here in Wichita, Texas. 3 years ago, I signed up for the Air Force Reserves, and I'm here on orders for training, and that training ends tomorrow, and I'll be headed back to Columbus, which is where I reside at. So in the end, I want to say thank you, and just a quick overview of what we talked about. We talked about my professional career started in 1999 with the Air Force. We spoke a little bit about where I've been to in that time frame, and then how it progressed to Perry Township, where my first civilian police job started, and then where it ended up, where it's currently at, which is Columbus. So in closing, I say thank you and have a good afternoon.